Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Chandra here, having 9 years of experience in Oracle Fusion cloud applications as an HCM architect, both functional and as well as the technical aspects. And I'm here to take up Oracle Fusion HCM functional course, which is going to be conducted here at just. So if you have any doubts during the session, you can raise the hand. There is an option in your system. You can go for raise hand or you can enter in the chat window. So you have two options over there. We are going to have 3 demonstrations here.
Hi Chandra, this is Arjun here.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Can we join this meeting through phone, Chandra? Only audio
Yes,
call,
yes.
and can we take it through phone? So, can you please let us know how can we do that?
Just you have to click on the link.
Okay. So it is asking us 2 options like join with computer audio or mobile option is there. But which number we need to dial in, Chandra?
No dial is not required. Just you need to install the Zoom software. You have to down, yes, from Apple, from Play Store, download the Zoom app and enter the meeting.
Okay.
It will automatically connect. Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
We are going to have 3 demo sessions today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow till Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we have 3 demonstrations. And after these 3 demonstrations, from Thursday onwards, our regular sessions will be started. Of course, these all are also regular sessions. Today we are going to talk about what is cloud, what is ERP, what is ERP cloud, and what is Fusion applications, what is HCM, in HCM what modules we have, and what modules we are going to learn. That we'll discuss today. And tomorrow we'll be discussing how to create the username and password and then how it will be connected. That we'll be discussing. And then Wednesday we'll talk about enterprise structure when we are implementing Fusion applications to the client, how we are going to do that implementation. That's what we'll be discussing. That's the process of this. It's going to be 40 hours course, 40 days course we are going to have. So by end of September, we are going to complete this course. In the course itself, we are going to learn the entire practical as well as we are going to talk about the resume preparation, interview preparation, certifications. This all will come the part of project, everything in our syllabus. We are going to have it. Okay, fine. Fine. So if you are already from ERP background, you may get a little bit bored for 5 to 10 minutes, but after that it will be completely new. We are going to treat that everybody is new. Everyone is new to the ERP product and fresher to the ERP industry. And we are going to start like that. Okay. So ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. If there are any clients, who are doing some business, enterprise is nothing but a companies. Enterprise is nothing but a companies. It may be electrical company or insurance company, automobile company, heritage, retail industries like telecom, okay, banking industry. It can be automobile industry, any type of clients. If they are doing some business to maintain their business transactions, day-to-day business transactions, either sales or procurement or payables or their employees data, employee salaries data. if at all they want to maintain all these transactions in a single system, in a single software, in a single software, then they'll be using the ERP software. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. For example, Heritage Foods is there, Reliance Fresh is there. These all companies having some hundreds of branches in one country or multiple countries. So it's very difficult for them to maintain their day-to-day business transactions in a single software and take a decision. So in that scenario, they can go for, in that scenario, they can go for maintain the, they can go for maintain the, sorry, all these transactions in single system. That's what we'll call it as ERP. Mainly we'll find financials. If we take any ERP software, it contains the financials and supply chain management, customer relationship management, and human capital management here. So we can find all these options. We can find all these options over here. It is financials, supply chain management, customer relationship management, human capital management. Earlier, we used to call it as HRMS, Human Resource Management System, but now we are calling it as a HCM, Human Capital Management. So there are number of ERP products available in the market. There are number of ERP softwares. So what are that ERP softwares? Like SAP is there. It's developed by SAP Labs company. Oracle e-business means Oracle applications is one of the ERP. PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Cbell, Microsoft Dynamics, Workday, Salesforce. Like this, there are number of ERP softwares are available in the market. Out of this PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Cbell, all these three companies are merged with Oracle. So we don't have any PeopleSoft now, no JD Edwards, and no Cbell. All these three ERPs are merged with Oracle. All these three ERPs are merged with Oracle. We do not have here it is. Okay. So, of course, Microsoft has got their own product, Microsoft Dynamics, Workday is there, and Salesforce we have, SAP is there. So these are our different ERPs, almost in all the countries we have. There might be some local ERPs which are restricted to the particular city or particular country, but globally with branded level 5 companies who are having these are the different types of products, ERP softwares. And Oracle, how many ERP softwares they have in their hand? Four ERP products. Oracle e-business suite means Oracle applications, ERP, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Cbell. So these are different options we have, different ERP products we have in with Oracle. Okay. So when Oracle, when they have four ERP softwares, because Oracle and SAP both are good competitors in the market from 1995. So ERP software is not today is discovered. It's since 1991. It's more than 25 years. It's more than 25 years. Okay, that time itself the requirement of enterprises for a particular package has been started. Okay, so SAP and Oracle was the competitors in the market always. SAP and e-business, Oracle applications, both ERPs are competitor in the market since 25 years. Okay, and even Oracle has acquired PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Cbell around 6 years back. Around 6 years back, Oracle is not much interested to expand or develop this ERP and give it to the clients. They almost closed. They almost closed these three ERP products. There are some clients who are already using these three softwares, Oracle providing the support for them as per the agreement. But new clients, if any new clients comes into the market and says that I want to use PeopleSoft ERP software for my business, then Oracle is not interested to sell that product to the client. Instead of that, Oracle is showing that you have very good option in the place of Oracle applications or in the place of Oracle Fusion instead of PeopleSoft. Like that, Oracle is diverting the clients to the new products. So these three names we can completely forget in the ERP industry. Okay. So now SAP is there, Oracle applications. Microsoft Dynamics is not much successful in the commercial area, even though they came into the market in 2006. It's around 14 years back, but still not success that much compared to SAP or Oracle applications. Workday and Salesforce both are cloud ERP softwares, which are introduced in 2011. It's almost 10 years, but both are cloud ERPs. So there are some disadvantages with this, but okay, good applications. I'll tell you what disadvantages in the next level. So these are different types of ERP products we have in Fusion in the market we have. So Oracle has developed one more ERP software called Oracle Fusion ERP. So what is Oracle Fusion? Oracle Fusion also is one of the ERP product. Oracle Fusion also is one of the ERP software. It is developed by which company? Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation has developed another ERP called Oracle Fusion Applications. So whenever I go to Oracle Fusion ERP, there also I can find finance, supply chain management, CRM, human capital management, like this. So I can find all these domains. I can find all these domains: finance, supply chain management, CRM, HCM, like this. Whatever domains are required for an enterprise, we can find all those domains in the ERP industry, in Fusion also. So what Oracle says, Fusion also is one of the ERP software. So you may get doubt, when Oracle is having already 4 ERP softwares in the hand, especially Oracle e-business suite, which is one of the successful ERP product and very good competitor for SAP in the market. So it's both are number one leaders in the market. Maybe first place SAP is there, second place Oracle e-business suite is there since 1995. It's almost 25 years. Okay, then you may get some doubt why Oracle has developed one more ERP software when they are having 4 ERP products in their hand. What is the reason behind that? You may get some doubt. So there is a strong reason behind this. Now we are going to talk about it. Why Oracle has developed another ERP software from the scratch, right from the scratch. We are going to talk about this. Before that, I'll just open one image where you can easily understand how the ERP trend is going to be changed since 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, and in the current 20s. Let me open that image. So if you look at this image, we can understand that the ERP earlier, we used to maintain only the inventory data. If you look at in 1960s, we were having, in 1960s, we were having only mainframe computing. We used to maintain only inventory data. Then in 1970s, we got mid-range computing, and where we used to maintain the material requirement planning also. 1980s, we got client server, MRP2. 1990s, internet computing, where actual ERP started. As we are discussing, from 1995 or 91, the ERP has started, actual ERP 1.0. It's an on-premises enterprise resource planning deployment with extensive customizations. We used to have a lot of customizations at that time. Then in 2000s, 2004, 5, 6, 7, like this, we got ERP 1.0 plus, and their actual supply chain and other things has been implemented in its SOA, service oriented architecture. The internal architecture is service oriented. Now we are in 2010s. Right now, 2020, we have ERP 2.0 is happening right now. So now what the client's expectation is modern cloud ERP right now. Now the client's expectation is whatever the ERP software the client is using, the client wants to use, make sure that that ERP should compatible for cloud. Then the clients are interested. So whenever we say that we are from ERP background, we would like to have an ERP implementation for your business, the client is asking first question, is this ERP is compatible for cloud? Because most of the clients are running their businesses in the cloud environment. Either they are using cloud means a virtual server. Cloud in the sense virtual server. For example, we are also using cloud. For example, everybody is having Gmail ID. So Gmail ID, we are going to send it to some our friends or relatives or our business people or for anybody. We are sending mails and we are receiving the mails. It is all where it is stored, not in our local machine, not in our laptop. Where it is stored in the Google server, right? So that's called a cloud. If the information is stored somewhere else in another company servers, we'll call it as a cloud. For example, YouTube is there. We are uploading videos into the YouTube. Where this it will be stored? It's a YouTube servers, right? When you group some servers, then it will become as a cloud. It is maintained by some company. For example, we are using Facebook. So Facebook, they got their own cloud, their own data centers. So when we say data center, it's a group of servers. It's in a cloud environment. So nowadays, every client, they are using the cloud environment for the cost cutting or security or for better application uses or for more performance issue like that. A number of reasons are there behind that. Most of the clients are using the cloud. Okay. So whatever ERP software is there, that should be compatible for cloud and also mobility. Now we know that most of the employees are customers or suppliers or public. Everybody is using the smartphones nowadays. The client says that I want to attract my customers or interact with my suppliers or my employees should work through mobile also when they want. So our product should be compatible. For example, my employees are there. If they want to apply for a leave, they should not open laptop and again log in and apply. Instead of that, I'll give an app application. So that application, they can go for apply the leaves or check the pay slips or raise the invoices, make the payments, this all. So the product should be compatible for mobility. It should be compatible for desktop and as well as mobile and also the tab piece. That's the expectation. That is the expectation. At the same time, most of the client says that the ERP product should be flexible to integrate should be integrate with our application social sites because every client nowadays is active in the social sites platforms, in the social sites platforms. Okay, like Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram. There are a number of business platforms are there. So the clients are very much interested to stay on the platforms and public their information about their company, about their product, about their facilities. This all they wanted to integrate and always active on the on the platforms. So that's why they wanted to have very active here it is. And the analytics part, they are expecting that the software should have a very good analysis and analytics. Analysis is nothing but it's a reporting part. For example, if the client want to know last quarter business, then we can have it. That's an analysis. If the clients are wanted to have last 1 year, uh, what is business of last 1 year, then we can find out. But when it comes to the clients, they wanted to know what will be my business in the next year or after 2 years, how I can develop my business. Okay, so that's how the client wanted to know it. That's called analytics. Analytics is nothing but a predictions. Analytics is nothing but a predictions. They want to know what will happen to my business, and do I need to change any business strategy. How it is possible, how we can predict the future is based on the data analyze or data processing. That's what we are calling it as artificial intelligence or data science, where the major part is analytics. Where the major part as a analytics. That's what we call it as a big data projects. All this we are going to have it. So that these are the four major areas the clients are looking for this particular environment. Fusion Cloud also comes into the picture. So we were talking about the area where when Oracle is having 4 ERP softwares in their hand, what is the reason behind why Oracle has developed the new ERP software called Fusion Applications is this Fusion ERP software 100% compatible for cloud and 100% compatible for mobility and social sites integration and for analytics. All the features are available for this particular ERP, whatever Oracle has developed. What is that ERP software? Oracle Fusion Applications. Oracle Fusion Applications. So in Oracle Fusion Applications, we have finance. If any client want to maintain day-to-day financial transactions, we can find, and we can see that supply chain management. If any client wants to maintain their procurement data, their order management, sales and inventory, manufacturing, and human capital management. If the client want to maintain the employees data, employee salaries, employee leaves, employee talent, like that, and also the customer relations, service request, service product, this all CRM will find all those things. Will find all those things over here it is. These are the four areas we are going to have. These are the four areas we are going to have it. So finance, supply chain management, human capital management, customer relationship management. These all are the part of our ERP software. Our ERP software.